That's crazy shit.
I
What
know
is
nothing about that
going
game.
on, YouTube? I am your host, Leon Gunstill, and I'm joined here today, and welcome to the League of Extraordinary Assholes, by the way, but I'm joined here today with Shadow Paint Lisa.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Hunter K. Lion,
My body is ready.
which he also goes by Leon as well, and of course,
Yep.
Kiljin.
Hi.
How is your name pronounced again? So I don't
You pronounced it right.
Kiljin?
Kiljin.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
Killed
Alvin. Just some fake Alvin I
Alvin.
made up.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
god.
Alvin!
Okay. Yeah. We have a lot of crazy news happen this week. Besides the fact that we had a very fucked up debate this Sunday or Monday. That was like
Yeah.
4 memes itself.
Oh, that fucking thing.
Oh god. It was crazy. It was cringeworthy at best. It was funny but
Yeah.
cringeworthy. And it's fun to watch everybody just at CNN try to cover their asses and all that shit. But this isn't about politics. This is about video games. And
If I may, real quick, just like, he's made a. I don't mind. I don't have a problem with saying this out because he actually made a video talking about it. But my friend Omegon is going through a rough time. He lost his mother recently in a car accident. They were really close. So, send some positivity his way if you can.
positivity towards Omegon. Got it. The power of positivity!
Oh my
And I
god.
think only Hunter would know
You.
that one.
They rocks. New. They rocks.
Oh god.
Oh god,
goodness
they've
me.
already used it. They've already used it. That's the tag team that played the Final Fantasy theme. I think you remember.
Oh my, yeah!
Lisa, you're the one that told me about that.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, back on to gaming news now.
Yes.
Apparently, the gaming company that created No Man's Sky is now being investigated by the
What?
FTC.
What?
Why?
Okay, catch me up on this one. I don't know. Okay, I gotta hear this. Catch me up on this one.
No Man's Sky.
Give me the
developer-
I know what No Man's Sky is. I've been avoiding it like the fucking plague after hearing how horrible it was.
It isn't a horrible game, but it isn't a $60 game either. It's a $20 to $30 game. In my
It
opinion.
was a $60 game. Wow.
Yes, and it was funny as hell. It was like the biggest, crook of the year has to be Hello Games. But they're apparently being
Oh, God.
investigated. They're being investigated by the FTC for making lies about like the multiplayer in it and about a bunch of other things. They're being investigated by the FTC.
I heard something about that. I don't know
Yes.
all the details, but I did hear a little something about that.
Yeah, same here. I'm going to go try to find an article on it. But yes, the FTC is investigating No Man's Sky. Isn't that funny or what?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you have Smite on the PS4, guys, the Odyssey 2017 is now happening. Get in on it.
Yeah, it's being investigated by the correction here. I'm looking at PC Gamer's article. I'll post it in our chat so that Lisa and them can see it.
Mhm.
But right now, it's from PC Gamer. Don't judge me. Just saying it. There we go. Right now, what's it called? No Man's Sky is being investigated by the Advertising Standard Authority, not Federal Trade Commission. Advertising Standard Authority. Basically the same thing. It's UK that's doing it. So it's not, if it would be here in the US, it would be the FTC, but it's in UK, so they're investigating No Man's Sky for lying about there being multiplayer, lying about a bunch of shit. The fact that whatever his name is, I forgot his name, he was being a yes man to everything. Hello Games is in deep
there's
shit.
your first problem.
Yep, Hello Games is in deep shit. They are in deep
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Because,
Like I said,
I really
I
think
heard a little
that,
bit about it, but
you know what? It's a good simulator. If they would have said simulator, just like, if they would have been much more
open?
Open, yes. If they would have been open about it, like saying this isn't multiplayer, the only thing that's multiplayer is you share the discoveries. You share your discoveries with the world. That's all you do, and that's it. I haven't. When I played it for a short while, when I gameflied it, I haven't came across a single discovery made by anybody. And me and Michael Jordan, when we were Ship to Block 20, Michael Jordan, were playing this, and we were talking and stuff, and me and him were like.
Tell him to off topic. Send him my PSN and tell him his ass to add me.
Okay, I won't. I'll tell him later
Thanks.
on. But when I get a chance to talk to him, I'll tell him. Yeah. What happened was this game is pretty fun, but it's mostly collecting resources. It doesn't feel fun, and like when you reach the end, a slight spoiler alert, even though it's not really one. When you reach the center, it starts over and sends you back.
Seriously?
Yes.
And
You
that's
know,
the
I'm happy I
problem
didn't waste the money
with.
on that. All I knew about it was that I noticed that, for the day it came out and a few days afterwards, pretty much everyone of my friends on PlayStation Network, with the exception of one of Ty's buddies, and that's because he was playing Destiny. They were all it showed that hey, they were all playing No Man's Sky, and then after a few days I started seeing raging about it. I'm like, Jesus, is that bad?
Oh man, yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
fun, but it's nice to fly the ship and all. But for us flying things, you can't even crash the ship into the ground. Let me put it like that. And apparently,
Seriously? That moment when you realize that your friends have paid $60 for a game, and yet you're having more fun playing a free-to-play.
Wow.
Damn.
Hey, it's true.
Yeah, it is true.
Damn.
Oh my God. But I'm gonna say it like this: if it's on sale for like $20, get it. It's a fun game for $20. Not
After
60.
all this, I don't think I'm getting it at all. You know what? I'm gonna save my money for Injustice 2.
Yeah. Do it.
You know what? I'm saving my money for? I'm saving my money for a lot of games next month. One of them is what's it called? I'm trying to think of the name of it.
Oh yeah, the new Tomb Raider
Watch
on PS4
Dogs.
now.
Nah, I don't give a shit about Tomb Raider. There's a bunch of games.
I do.
Oh, my.
Civilization 5. No, Civilization 6. I'm a long time Civilization fan. That's one of them. Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm gonna get Sun.
Oh,
I'm a huge Pokemon fan.
Great.
I like the original, and I like the game. I do not like Pokemon Go. I like.
I was about to ask. You know what? They've made some really good. They've made some really good changes to it lately. They fixed the crashing issue, so I'm back to playing
They
it.
started banning people for accidentally catching legendaries.
I did not hear anything about that.
So basically, what happens is there was a glitch that caused legendaries to spawn, and people would capture them, and they'd either be banned or those Pokemon would be taken away from them.
I have a question. Those legendaries are specifically Articuno, Zapdos.
I think it was one of the
Moltres,
three birds.
and Mew?
Moltres, Articuno,
The three
Yeah.
birds. Okay.
Hey, I'm just happy I finally got a Flareon.
Oh, I have a Vaporeon.
No, Flareon is my favorite EV evolution.
Flareon?
Yeah, Flareon.
Vaporeon for me, because if you've ever played the first Pokemon game, you know
Oh,
how big
I had
of
Blue on the original Game Boy.
then you would know how useless Flareon was.
Yeah, but I just think I like it.
I mean,
just
out
like
of all the VVs, like I just recently was I was doing my playthrough, but we could get on discussion of Pokemon Go and all that stuff, like our experiences and stuff, and experiences past games if you guys want. I have Pokemon Omega Red and another one X and Pokemon X as well, and I was doing replays through Omega Red, or Omega Ruby, and Omega Ruby, not Omega Red. And what I've discovered was Vaporeon has to be my favorite just because I could have him discover Surf. I could do Surf with Vaporeon, and yeah. That's the reason why I have that EV around.
No, my only real big issue is how much Magikarp candy you have to get in order to get a Gyarados.
Oh,
but then again, I am seriously convinced. And what makes this funny is that my boyfriend and all my roommates are big fishers. I'm seriously convinced there's a Magikarp nest somewhere near my apartment, because every single time I'm just sitting here and I have the game open and I have one of those instance lures, I keep getting Magikarp. Which I don't mind. Like I said, I want a Gyarados, but I just find it funny. It's like, wow, pretty much all the guys that are here are all huge fans of going fishing.
I have 2 Pikachus I captured. One at a Super Walmart in Missoula. The other when I was getting ready for my endoscopy, and I was just fooling around with Pokemon Go before they were going to sedate me, so they could stick a camera down my throat. And what I learned, it's fun, but it was worth it. In that little area at Community Medical Center Missoula, downstairs, like in the basement area where they do the endoscopy and stuff, I captured a Pikachu, and it's like the nurse, he's like sitting there and like, whoa, and pulls out his swan immediately, and a bunch of other people go off the phones. And I'm like, oh, hey, I captured a Pikachu. And it's like, what? I could tell you how 0 to 2 pulled out their phones were. And that was the second of 2 Pikachus I captured. So,
yeah, there's
my goodness me.
Ty and I were joking about this a few days ago while we were out and about. I'm like, how many churches? Because there has to be at least one out there. Since there are gyms at churches 9 times out of 10. How many times in the middle of a sermon has the preacher stopped and looked around at everyone and goes, okay, who's actually here for the service and who's just here to play Pokemon Go?
You know what? Just I'm gonna say it like this: shut up and keep doing your sermon, because
I know, right?
People will still, because even if they don't, I'm gonna say it like this: even if they're not paying attention directly, they're gonna indirectly hear your sermon just by sitting there. They're gonna indirectly hear and get stuff out of it. So I don't think anyone would say anything. It's like indirectly learning, like for instance, I used to have, like, whenever I play my PC games, I'll flip on a documentary and stuff like that in the background while I play my games.
I do that too when I'm
yeah, so and but I don't think anyone will go to the Westboro Baptist Church and do it.
Hey, no. Here's the thing, okay? So the 3 Pokemon teams, there has been, and only on this one instance, okay, there is this unspoken alliance between all 3 teams, and basically it goes, none of us care which team has the gym at Westboro Baptist Church. The only requirement is that you have a fairy-type Pokemon as the main Pokemon there.
Oh, yes.
Oh my.
You know what? I'm gonna do. You know what? You should name it like up the ass. Like.
No, I can't remember the name of the fairy. Let me look it up.
Love is love. It's love is love. And
yes, you're right. I know
Yes.
that, and I just lost it laughing.
Oh my god, that's funny as hell. You have to capture with the fairy, and I'm not gonna be surprised until those sick fucks decide to.
No, here's the funniest part.
Stick fox.
Now here's the funny. No, it actually gets funnier. So once WVC kind of figured out that this was going on, they got in on it, and they had a Jigglypuff set up there.
What?
They were trying to use a Jigglypuff to get the gym back, and that just made me use it even more. Like, so you're casting a fairy type with a type that is known to put people to sleep? Yeah, that's perfect logic. Good job. Holy crap, you guys are geniuses.
Me.
Like, what? I heard that. I'm like, oh god, like tears coming out of my eyes. I was laughing so hard. I was like, man,
It's attack as
you guys do
poison
not know
people.
Pokemon, do
Give me
you?
one
Like
second.
at all?
Hello.
Freaking Jigglypuff to freaking
Freaking
advertisement.
Oh, it was amazing. Well, I mean, they're already getting enough crap because, like, right across the street from the church is this organization. It's a building. It's a rainbow-colored painted building, by the way, and it's an organization for gay rights. Right across the street from the Westboro Baptist Church. And to add insult to injury, one of Fred Phelps' granddaughters, when she became an adult and finally stopped drinking the Kool-Aid and realized that, you know, what her family was doing was wrong, she got a job right across the street at that gay rights center.
Wow.
Yeah. So proof that you can move on from the hate.
Absolutely. And that's the idea.
Anyway, so yeah, No Man's Sky. I have no desire to play that. I really don't. I mean, I saw the
Oh my
gameplay and I was
goodness
like,
me.
yeah, it doesn't appeal to me.
You
If you like
know,
it,
I feel, yeah, it's very fun, but I said it on the pre-show, spoilers, that No Man's Sky has this issue that when you finish the game, you had this question in mind. That's it. That's the game. That's why I pay $60 and yeah, it's frustrating. The punishment due.
Yeah, it's
I bet.
what, No Man's Sky? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's back to No Man's Sky. Yeah. I'm gonna say it like this: it's a $20 game. It's a $20 game, not a $60 game. I don't know what the hell Hello Games was thinking.
And that's the issue because they promoted like an indie game with qualities of AAA, but it's still an indie game. I'm not trying to bash indie games because indie games are fun, are very
Oh yeah,
fun.
I mean, Minecraft
But,
technically is an indie game, so
Why? Yeah. And I don't know. It's false advertisement. Okay,
Yes, they
promoters
need to get punished.
have to lie to sell their product, or else you don't sell shit. I get it, but don't make it so obvious.
oh,
You fail in your promotion if people discover your lie, and that's the
Yeah,
business
speaking of-
mind kind of. I don't know.
yeah. I
Well-
just thought of this because I'd actually just heard about this. Moving on to a different game, though. Have you
Okay.
guys heard about the stuff that was going on recently with Watch Dogs 2?
No.
Not so much.
Okay, so a couple of big name gaming YouTubers, the videos were starting to pop up on their channel saying that they were being hacked, and in the end, it turned out to just all be, you know, a big ruse for promotion of.
They've done that before.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, with the new rules of the FTC, I mean, they were supposed to at least make even just a little mention in the description. Hey, this is a sponsored video. None of them did.
Yeah.
Not a single one.
Oh, mistake.
Oh yeah, big mistake.
Very huge mistake.
Oh yeah.
There's only one YouTuber I ever came across that actually talked about that did a No Man's Sky video. That basically admitted that, oh, this is just this is sponsored by Ubisoft. He was playing No Man's Sky. I forgot who it was, but he was playing it, and yeah.
At the beginning or the end of the video, but
No,
please
know,
do the
I'm gonna
disclaimer
start.
at least.
Yeah,
Okay, here's a good example of how to do this kind of thing. So recently, Nightmind posted a video talking about this kind of web series type of thing. And towards the end, he's like, okay, I want to mention this to you because I want to be honest with you and I want you to feel like you could trust me when I say something like this. So the person behind all this, I didn't find out until recently, but they started supporting me on Patreon. I was already working on this video when he started it. So I just wanted to let you guys know. I wanted to be completely transparent. You know, for the sake of transparency, I wanted you guys to know, yes, this guy is, so you know, he is donating to my Patreon, but that's not why I'm making this series. I was gonna do. That's not why I'm making this video about the series. I was gonna do this before. And I mean, technically, he had, he could have not mentioned it. He legally could have not mentioned it, but he did. He didn't have to, but he did because he actually gives a crap about the people who watch his stuff. He wants to be completely honest with them. And it's like, okay, a little 1.5 minute message at the end of the video. Is that, come on, game journalists, is that really so hard?
No, it's not. But there you go.
Given what's happened with...
No, all they have to say is, this is sponsored.
Exactly.
That's all they have to say.
Yeah.
This video has been sponsored by insert company here. There you
You
go.
think they would learn from when the Warner Brothers thing happened?
No.
Oh, I remember. Mm.
Implying that these idiots would actually listen to us and learn anything.
DC is everywhere. Oh my goodness, I have a DC. Oh my.
It's just stupidity around and stuff. And yeah, with Watch Dogs and stuff, they're supposed to, they're legally supposed to tell them, I'm being sponsored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're legally supposed to do that.
I mean, even if they weren't required to do it legally, they should do it regardless. It would be like if I was doing a stream and I started talking about Justice League Abridged, I would mention, by the way, guys, just disclaimer here. I
have a legit question about this issue. Do
Okay.
you think that Ubisoft asked for the YouTubers to not mention anything that is
It is very
sponsored
possible.
until they say that it's a sponsored video? Like, for example, a 2-part video. I post something that, I got hacked. Then in the 2-part video, I said, this was an unsponsored video connecting to the last video. Do you think that
I don't know.
Ubisoft asked
It's
for that,
possible.
or the developers?
No,
Because
it's very
I'm
possible.
thinking about the possibility.
Yeah, it's a marketing ploy, but
Mm.
yeah.
With the recent change,
Sometimes
like I was
works,
saying earlier, that
sometimes
with the recent
don't.
change. Yeah, with the recent change in FTC guidelines, I don't know if they could actually get away with that now, to be completely honest.
No, not really.
I don't know.
They can't. Yeah.
They will get away in some part, but Watch Dogs are trying the best to solidify his franchise, because to be quite honest, as far as I'm seeing the game, Watch Dogs 2 is the last chance to making a name for the video game industry or the community.
Oh no,
It is-
Ubisoft is a
wait a
big
second.
name already.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm talking specifically about Watch Dogs, because Watch Dogs is
Oh,
not.
it has a
No,
reputation.
It's not like.
No, hold on. We know what it is.
pretty
I got it right here. What Watch Dogs is it was overhyped when it first came out, and that was the problem that they had.
Absolutely.
It was, I'm gonna say it like this, it was a tech demo.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, I'm probably gonna get some weed bitching at me for this, but I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. To me, Watch Dogs was a lot like Sword Art Online. There was all this hype about it, and initially, yeah, it looks like it's pretty cool. But then you
Wow.
start getting really bored, and you start wondering why the fuck you're wasting your time on it. Come
Yeah.
at me, weebs.
I have this vision that Ubisoft is making this effort, that Watch Dogs is their GTA. And I get the example of Sword Art Online,
No,
of
they,
course.
I'm gonna say it like this with the new Watch Dogs. They are making it big. And I'm from the Bay Area. I was born in the Bay Area, and I spent the first 7 years of my life there. I can tell you one thing, from Oakland to San Francisco, it is huge. That area, Alameda County, all that area, that is a huge area. And they got that like 1-to-1 scale, apparently. So I'm going to give them credit for
1-to-1.
making
Oh my
Yes.
goodness me! Yeah,
Yes, and,
And that's
I've
great.
lived in that area. I know, and I've been there just recently too. San Francisco is a huge place. Not even GTA 5
Mm.
was that big.
Honestly, after the whole
Compared
crap
to-
with one of the game devs at Ubisoft going at trying to dox,
Bombot.
yeah, I
Yeah,
have no
I'm-
desire whatsoever to buy another
I'm gonna,
Ubisoft.
I'm gonna buy it, but I'm gonna say it like this. I hope they fire that dev because it wasn't
No,
even a dev.
I'm sorry.
This was a marketing scumbag. This was a scumbag in marketing, so I'm not even gonna listen to
so
marketing.
marketing is
still-
affecting the perception of the game.
Yes, it
so
is.
fire the
I mean, that's
ass
kind of
of
part
the
of the guy's
marketing man.
job.
Yeah.
The
Why
part of the guy's
over-
job is to try to make the
the
company
game?
look good. Going after people and trying to dox them for whatever reason, but especially in this case because the person disagreed with you, that reflects not just on him, that reflects on all of Ubisoft, and it's not looking good.
No, it's not.
Do you know, to be quite honest, if you want Watch Dogs to succeed, let the game speak for itself.
Yes,
That's it.
and and the one thing that they're at least showing is gameplay and stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm hoping, and I'm just hoping that they'll at least they will at least get rid of that annoying "you've been invaded." Like I'm in the middle of trying to get more money, I'm in the middle of hacking here, and beep 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 beep, you've been invaded. Nope, that annoyed me way too much. I didn't mind
will
it
say-
after hunting them down. That's a good challenge to hunt them down, but it was annoying for the most part.
Yeah, I will say this though. Can't be worse than Revolution 60.
No, I can't. Nothing.
I don't think anything can be that bad. Well, Gone Home, but
Hey,
Hey, come on, Gone Home at least
give
had
it,
decent graphics.
I'm gonna say like this about Gone Home. It had one of the best atmospheres, or one of the.
Oh yeah.
I have that game on the PC. I bought it for like $6. I didn't pay $20 because that's a $5 game in my opinion. Gone Home because it's a tech demo.
Wow.
It's a walking simulator.
Yeah, have you ever played PT?
Yeah.
Oh god. You know
Yes,
what? I'm still
Gone
furious
Home's
about that
house.
thing.
Gone Home's house is somewhat about the same size as PT. It's just a big house, and you're walking around in and stuff, and you're just hearing this annoying narration from your sister. And if I was Kitty, I'd be like, you know what, leave. I hope they. Yeah, I'd be like, this is lame.
No, honestly, on the topic of PT, I don't know if you guys saw it recently, but there was a YouTube video where different, I think it was on the Jimmy Kimmel Show, different celebrities were reading mean tweets about him, and they had Norman read this one, and it was just so ridiculous. Something like, "Hey, I could fit my arms and a full leg up my ass," or something like that. Hit me up, and then he just reads it and just kind of starts taking a bite into an apple. And someone took a screenshot of that. It said, "You know, when you're best friends with Hideo Kojima, nothing weirds you out anymore."
Oh god, yeah.
Oh
No,
my
okay, I will never
goodness.
forget. Okay, the night that they premiered the trailer for that. I know I'm gonna play it because I'm a Hideo Kojima fan and I'm a huge Norman Reedus fan. So yeah, I'm probably gonna play it.
Death Stranding, right?
Well, here's the thing, okay?
Hmm?
At first, there was the hype of, oh my god, new Hideo Kojima game, this is gonna be awesome. And we sit there and watch the trailer, and for a second there, we still had the, oh, awesome, new Hideo Kojima. What the fuck did I just watch?
yeah, that's
Well,
But
let's say it like
I
this.
am
it's
confu-
not
me and Ty
in a
just, like, me and Ty just looked at each other
Next E3
and then looked back at the screen, and no joke, unanimously said, I'm confused.
That
Are we
was a
still
jaw
on?
dropping. I'm confused, and you expect a lot of things. And as far as I know, Death Stranding is developing for
PS4
4
and PC only.
years. So
No,
Yeah.
no, this is a
So-
brand new project.
Yes, it's something.
Yeah, it's a brand new project, so it's
I'm
going
gonna
out
say it
like
this, so,
4 years.
Hold it for a second. I'm going to say it like this. It's going to come up in like I'm going to give it the minimal of 2 to 3 years. At minimum of 2
4
years or
years.
3 years.
Trust me.
I'm going to say 2 or 3 years because.
No, actually, you know what? I'm with Hunter on this one. Considering Hideo Kojima's usual, it usually takes him a while to get. We all know how he is with his games, and that's why his games are legendary because he spends so much time on them. So I'm going to side with Hunter on this one. We're not going to be seeing it for a while. But
Yeah,
I mean, the
you want to
thing
make
is-
it legendary.
Yeah, the thing is though, and I will never forget all the reactions. Okay, so while we're watching it, there's a moment of what the hell are we watching? And then suddenly, right there on the screen, you see Norman Reedus' ass. And every single gay dude and straight girl in the chat were like, oh my god, what? I'm like, look, Norman, I love you as an actor. You're one of my favorites. I didn't need to see your ass. No offense. It's nice and all. It's nice and all, don't get me wrong, but I didn't need to see that.
It's
No,
just.
but that's not the
Are you
point.
excited that you get to play Norman Reedus in a video game at least?
Yes, I actually am. You know what? That was one of the things I was looking forward to was Silent Hill. Silent Hill, because he was going to be
Yeah.
the main protagonist.
Mhm.
And I mean, they had his likeness and everything in the trailer and all that. And I mean, I saw it. I'm just like, horror film with one of my favorite actors in it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Then Konami said, we're not going to do games
And then
anymore.
No.
Konami pissed off.
Pachinko games.
And then they decided to go back, and then Konami decided to go back and say, no, we're going to make a new Metal Gear game. It's called Metal Gear Survive. And we're like, nope.
Oh, do not get me started on
I
that
have
piece
Metal
of
Gear
shit.
Solid. I have Metal Gear Solid 5. I love Phantom Pain. I have both Phantom Pain and Ground Zeroes.
I
They're
had Ground
Ground
Zeroes. That
Zeroes
a
was
fun game.
great.
They're
then they
both-
thought-
But now it's like, so wait a minute. Now you're trying to bring you're basically trying to take Metal Gear Solid and turn it into Resident Evil? That's not going to
Worse.
work.
Oh, but
Worse.
Resident Evil in the
Worse.
times of 5 or 6.
Oh, by the
to be
way,
quite honest,
I'll get
because
back to this
Capcom
one later,
was-
but,
Yeah.
okay, by the way, a little news here. I saw the video for it, but there's a game that's coming out on PlayStation Plus. There's a game that they're going to do on PlayStation Plus. It's going to be the original Resident Evil remastered.
Ooh.
A good one.
Wait, Resident Evil 2?
Resident Evil 1.
I
Or
hope
Resident
to
Evil 2
God
1. Oh, okay,
it
okay.
is.
Yeah.
Goals.
There, what? I didn't.
Well,
know
the
you said
original,
this.
I remember the controls were kind of clunky for me back on the PS1 for the original.
Yeah, well, they changed it. They changed up.
Thank God.
I enjoy Resident Evil. The first one was fun. I played on the N64.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how long ago I played it. I like Resident Evil, and it's a good survival game. It's a good horror game. It really is.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is.
That's-
It's one of the classics.
Yes, and that's still one of the best survival horrors I've ever played. And Doom 3 was another good survival horror. It's not a Doom game, but it was. But yeah.
It was setting the tone. I think that 3 was the climax of 2 on 1. Then the gear shift with 4, and
What,
another gear shift with 5. Yeah, I'm not talking about the game. The
Resident
vibes about the game. Resident
What,
Evil.
Resident
Yeah.
Evil? Okay, we were like in discussion of Doom. That's why.
And 5 and 6, it's like the same level. And 7, I think that 7 is still trying to going back into the roots of survival horror. Because this is the fun fact that I didn't mention last week or any place. I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil 2 because when I was 8, that game scared the shit out of me. And when I watched the demo for 7, I feel that scary that the moment when you said ah, and you are there, you have a shit brick on your pants. That's the Resident Evil that I want, not the shooter on 6.
Yeah. Oh god.
And
6
that's why
7 were
I have
terrible
hopes
shooters.
with 7.
This isn't 7. This is something different. 7 was
Yeah.
7 was
I
action.
mean, look, if I wanted full where I could shoot zombies up, there's this mobile game, this Japanese mobile game called Gun Girl Z, and it has anime characters in it and stuff, and it's a little side scroller, but man, it's fun. You know,
what?
I can.
You know what game we can play, Lisa? That's a good shooting action game of zombies. Left 4 Dead.
I can't on my computer.
Is it broken or?
No, remember I had to get that old dinosaur.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot about that. It's like, wait a minute. If you ever get a computer capable of it, we can play Left 4
Oh,
Dead.
absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
that's
Freaking
still
lovely.
one of my. Because
I'd
that's
recommend-
that
Oh
right
yeah, I still love Left 4 Dead 2 was amazing. I still
Yeah,
love that
Left 4
game.
Dead
I mean,
I have both Left 4 Dead and
I'm
Left 4
gonna
Dead
lie.
2, and I'm gonna say like this.
I'm not
you
even
wanna
gonna
get-
lie.
Go ahead.
Okay, one of the best mods, and okay, I know pretty much everyone probably saw this one coming a mile away, considering who this is. A bunch of the gun mods and stuff with ponies on it, or the Fluttershy flashlight. Like the Princess Cadence sniper rifle became my best friend. That became my favorite freaking gun. And I knew it though. Anyone who has played FPS games will tell you, Lisa loves her freaking sniper rifles.
Sniper rifles. Turning FPSs into point-and-click adventures.
Oh god, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? I played. Yes. Yeah, and apparently that's the problem with the new Battlefield game as well. According to people, is that there's so many snipers in one map. Oh, by the way, the new Battlefield gameplay trailer came out. Did you guys see it? The single player's trailer came out. The campaign mode trailer came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys see it?
By the way, slightly off topic. I'm going through my through my YouTube subscriptions, and Bill Franco just posted a video like an hour ago that called "WTF: The SJW Strike Down the Innocent." # Pray for Pepe.
Oh
Pray for
god.
Pepe? What?
Really?
Yes,
What?
yes. Apparently,
I need
Pepe the Frog is
context?
now in a. Now, hang on. Now, apparently, if what I've heard is true, then Pepe the Frog is now part of a kind of database for hate speech.
Yeah, it's under the anti-defamation league.
Yep. A fucking cartoon frog.
No fucking
Yes.
way.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
Because
Can
Hillary...
you screen share that so people watching can see so that they can gawk at in
Oh
absolute
my goodness me. I'm ready.
Wait a second. Yeah, I'm hearing an echo. I have my headphones on too, so
I had my headphones on.
here we go.
I have
Anti-defamation
my
league.
headphones
Keep the
too.
frog.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Really? Oh my god. Also known as Sad Frog. What the? These pieces of shit.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute, Leon. Oh my goodness me. What?
Oh
Wow.
my god, why?
Oh no! No!
I love how I love
What?
how the entire time I'm sitting here thinking, isn't Pepe technically a Spanish name?
Yeah.
Spanish
Pepe
name,
is
yeah.
Spanish.
Uh,
Yeah, it's Spanish.
Pepe is for...
So a
Felipe?
Spanish frog
Yeah,
is now
Felipe, yeah.
a symbol for white supremacy? Are you kidding me right now?
No!
Hillary, that's how.
According it is now.
Why? Because Hillary said it?
No! No!
Because
No.
on her website, she talks about how Pepe is a symbol of
White supremacy.
alt-right. Yeah, white supremacy and the alt-right.
Apparently, Hitler loved him some Pepe.
Apparently,
No, this is so
I don't
bullshit that it's making me laugh.
Yeah,
no, and,
to be
uh,
fair, Hunter, that is really the only thing you can do when you see something like this. Is just go, that is so dumb. That is so dumb.
so
and your
dumb,
brain,
it's
your brain
hilarious.
just makes you laugh because thinking about it will probably make you cry.
and this is why
I'm
I'm going to say it like this. I'm not going to vote this year because partly you'll be responsible for whoever's in power if you vote for them. But I'm going to say it like this. When it comes down to it, when the election cycle comes, I really hope Hillary loses just because of this.
Well, here's the
Because
thing.
Trump Hillary loses. I don't care who wins.
Well, okay, I will say this, okay? Thanks to, I think the main reason, and we were kind of talking about this before we went live, about the debates and all that. I think one of the main reasons, one of the main things that made Hillary lose out on that one is because of her support of Black Lives Matter after the whole thing with Charlotte.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, I was sitting there and I'm seeing live video feeds showing up on my timeline on Twitter. And Ty and I are sitting there, hovered over my phone, watching it, having smoke, and watching innocent white people get dragged out of their cars and beaten the crap out of just for being white. And I'm just like, you're not helping. But at the same time, and I do want to go ahead and make this clear, the people that are turning around and yelling white supremacist stuff, you're not helping either. You're just giving them more ammo to use. Yes, what they're doing is
No,
wrong.
I'm going to say it
But
like
that
this.
doesn't. But not all. I do want to say, not all black people are like that, and it's sad that I have to explain this.
I'm going to say it like this. This is what the white supremacists want. I'm going to put this out there. This is what the KKK wants. They want everybody to see black people like this, where they just pull people out of the cars,
Absolutely.
killing people because they're whites. This is what the Ku Klux Klan neo-Nazis all want. They want to say, "Oh, all black people are savage. All black people are this. All black people are that." That's all they want to say. Is they want to call African Americans, blacks, all savage. They want to call them savage. That's how they want to do it. And BLM is playing right into their card. I don't think they really know that there's a bigger endorser for the KKK than the BLM.
Oh yeah, I mean like I said, I really hate to say that. I've spoken to a number of black people who are just as disgusted by all of this as the rest of us are. Hell of smaller BLM supporters who are like, you guys are doing it wrong. This isn't the way to make change. Yes, I agree. There needs to be change made. You guys are doing it wrong. You're not helping. You're making things worse.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
I'm going to say it like this: the ones who are rioting are criminals taking advantage.
Absolutely.
And you know what? You guys keep this up. Like, if they did this in my small town and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if half the population picked up guns. I'm
here's
saying
the thing, okay? And I really do hate to see it, but I mean, this whole mess has started making people actually legitimately racist.
Yes. It creates racism.
And it's like, I've seen and I've actually heard a few people say this, especially here in Georgia. So, look, I don't have a problem with black people as a whole, okay? But these idiots over here are really making me hate black people. And the first few times I heard it, I was, like, kind of taken aback by it. But now, I'm kind of starting to see where they might be coming from.
Hunter, you are
let me go. I hate that I have to keep reiterating this, but in the time and age we live in now, I probably need to.
Hunter, wait a second.
Yes, there are, and yes, I will agree. There are some cops out there who do not.
You're asking.
Bad. There are some cops out there who should never have been given a job as a cop in the first place, and they are using their position to take advantage of people. Yes, those cops exist, and I am standing there with you saying they need to go. But to just attack white people simply because they're white? I mean, Hunter, I don't
That's
know.
racist.
I know I told you this story. Some idiot chick around here tried to run me over while I was walking to the dollar store like about a month ago, and
Yeah.
she tried to run me over screaming that I was a cracker bitch out her window. You know, and that scared the crap out of me. I haven't gone for a long walk since then.
Yeah, I was actually Hunter. Could you turn down your mic? You're
Oh.
echoing.
Oh, okay.
Do you have headphones?
What about now? Yeah.
No, you're echoing. Do you have headphones on?
Oh my goodness me, my internet connections then it's shit. So
No, it's not that. It's your mic. It's picking up our. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. It's just we keep hearing
To
echoes.
get away from the station, I have to go.
Okay. All right. We'll see you later, man. Yeah. I don't know what the hell it is with the internet connection. What? They both left. Oh. Yeah, but yeah, back what we were saying. This is a horrible thing. It needs to stop. It really does.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous at this point. I'm tired of all the shit that this is starting.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, it's making people racist. It's making people absolutely racist, and I don't want this. I don't want white supremacy. I don't want black supremacy. I don't want any supremacy whatsoever.
Exactly.
We were doing so good for 20 years, and then these.
sure. I mean, if Obama being in office has relations more difficult, I don't want to think about what could happen to gender relations if Hillary gets into power. I really
Yeah, and I don't get it though. I thought, hey, maybe we might not have as much racism. Hey, maybe racism might go down, but no, that dickhead.
No, racism in some form or another will always
It
exist.
will always exist because there's prejudiceness. There's always like all of one race living in an area, and they get misinterpretations of the other race. Like, and I get so pissed off. Like, what pisses me off the most about BLM is they use my because I descend from Native Americans. I have Native American ancestors who were forced out of their lands by Andrew Jackson. I do have ancestors that were forced out of their lands, and what is said is these people are saying, "Oh, you white people massacred the Native Americans. You genocided them." It's like a lot of us descend from Native Americans, dipshit. I don't think they really know how many people here in this state and here in the country, the United States, actually have Native American ancestors.
Oh yeah, I think. Hang on, I lost my earbud. Drop. Hang on. I'll say this, and then I actually need to get going here in a minute because it's almost 6:30 here. Yeah, I do want to say this, and this is something that I saw on Twitter a few days ago that pissed me off to no end. Some black dude who had raped a white girl and said that he had raped her to get back for all the years of slavery. And I'm like,
What?
yeah.
yeah, you know what? It's the irony. It's like trying to turn off the fire with gasoline, and
Yeah.
that's not the way to solve things. And I know I'm conscious that I'm a white dude. No matter what I say, I'm a white dude. I am conscious about that. But I am from South America. I live in Latin America, and yeah, I know how to deal with that kind of that kind of barrier. But you know what bothers me more than the racial point of this discussion is pure and unadulterated violence, and I really, really fucking hate violence in any shape or form. You know,
I
get
gotta
it,
go,
so
guys. I'll talk to you later.
it's
Okay, we'll
it's
see you
pretty
later.
rubbish to
Alright,
hear
bye.
the news.
Yourself. See ya.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's pretty rubbish to hear news that I don't know, just because I wanna take back what because
wanna
of
get back
every year
at-
of
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. It's like, oh, I want to get back for all the horrible slavery and stuff. That'd be like the Jews say, we want to kill every German or we want to get back at the Germans for the genocide. They don't do that.
why
They forgave
why
the
people
Jewish.
generalize about well, Ku Klux Klan because they're white guys.
I don't.
They
I
did
don't think
what they
were-
did. You can assume that every white guy is the same. No, this is
No, we
not
don't
a robotic era when everyone is fabricated like robots. No, everyone
And
has
I'm
their
saying-
own principles. Everyone has their own measurement of respect.
Yeah,
And you know what? I love almost every single person that I approach, and I'm not kidding. But if you wanna try to sell that, I'm going to take revenge by killing or raping or every kind of stuff. I'm not that kind of person. Go
No,
else
I-
and trying to say that to another naive soul or naive innocent mind to fuck it up. I don't know.
I don't know anymore. It's just
It's rubbish to hear
it's
that.
horrible. It's really
Black
horrible
people,
that-
black people. You know what they need to watch the movie of Mandela. Because Mandela was tortured the shit out of him, and you know what he showed? Class. That's how you reverse violence. All these years of slavery, all these years of sadness, sorrow. You know how to solve it? With class, with education.
Yeah, that's
With
what Martin
showing
Luther King did as
respect.
well. That's
And
what Martin
shut
Luther
the
King
people up who said that, black people, it's below me. Show class, and people are not stupid.
Yeah, I agree there. And there's one thing I've looked into this is that's how Martin Luther King was too.
Yeah.
If he saw how they were acting right now, if he saw how the BLM was going right now, he would be disgusted. If he
Absolutely.
saw-
And he will try to, and he was dealing with vividly with that kind of stuff too. It's not like before wasn't that about of taking back. No, it was very common to people, words colliding to each other, and that's the my mentality is very simple. There is no worlds to collide. To me, white and black are not a thing. To me, white and black are just colors of the
It's just
chromatic
skin color.
scale.
That's all it is skin color anymore. I'm going to say it like this. You know what creates race? The area where you live. It's the terrain that creates the skin color. Like, for instance, in hotter, and it takes generations for the
Excuse
body
me.
to
Sorry.
it takes generations for the body to evolve to change the skin color. So
Absolutely.
and like that's for instance why like where hunters, people have much more of a darker skin tone compared to people that are in a more colder environment and stuff. It would be they would have a much lighter, like you'd see in England, why there's a lot of people in England that have very pale skin.
You know what are my beliefs? Every people it's made by atoms. Yeah, it's a scientific term, but yeah, that's my main reason why I'm not an asshole in any shape or form.
Yeah.
Why to waste energy? Why to waste time? Why to waste your mind to to do shit.
Yeah,
That's the thing that I don't get.
yeah, and what we're seeing in South Africa, it's worse over there than it is here, and it's starting to come over here as well. It's just savagery. People are using these. People are using the. Let's put it like this. Before this and stuff before Martin Luther King, why he was always so peaceful, why they were peaceful back then was because they were being attacked by the Ku Klux Klan. They were being attacked everywhere. I'm not saying that was the only reason why they're peaceful, but they were very peaceful back then. People were very peaceful in their protests back then. They weren't violent.
Yeah.
They didn't do that. And then the Black Panthers came out and they just went psychotic then. But pushing forward is, yeah. And today, and you know why they fought? You know why they were so peaceful and why their things were so. It's because they were fighting for something. They were fighting for something worthwhile. They were fighting for freedom, basically. That's all they were doing back then. And now today, they have everything. Equality. We have equality here at this time. And you know what they want to do? They want to be activists like their parents, so or grandparents. So they're going to try to find something to feel oppressed, and they make up some stupid things.
And you know what is the bullshit around this issue is not everyone. It's just dividing by 2, then dividing by 2, and at the end of the day, we are ending with, I don't know, 800 different ideologies, which at the end it will never merge to get that common place that everyone wants, but for XYZ reason, no one is trying to do something about it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I there's not much more to talk about with this discussion. It was horrible.
It's disgusting. It's horrible. I hope. I don't want to say that now that I'm thinking about it, this will happen, and in the future, it's going to again disgust us. But I always remember, if you smell bullshit, say something.
Oh yeah,
That's the way to backfire that kind of shit. I'm a white guy, but Latino, and I'm going to fight it that way.
I am technically. I don't. Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't even know anymore. So yeah, there's not much more to talk about. We didn't have much discussions. We talked about gaming and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
we'll see you guys next week. I've been your host, Leon Good, still with Hunter, Lisa, and
Absolutely.
Kilton. We'll see you guys later.
Leon saying goodbye.